Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am here to combine and then flip through my 2019 Erin Condren vertical life planner. Actually, it's not all vertical. As I said that, I realized there was a stent with the hourly at some point in this planner. So what I typically do with my Erin Condren Life Planner is I split it up into two different 6-month planners. That way it is much lighter and I can stuff it with stickers and stuff it with sticky notes and papers and all kinds of things and not have to worry about it getting too fat, basically. So I have the first 6 months and the second 6 months here. So the first thing that we're gonna do as part of this video is combine them together. That way I can store them as one cohesive 2019 planner. And this is the cover that I'm gonna put on that full 2019 planner. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and flip through week by week and look back on some of the layouts I did, some of the kits that I used, some of the weeks that I didn't plan anything. Last year as part of Vlogmas, I flipped through all of my old planners, like all of them. I went all the way back to my very first Erin Condren, which was well, my first one was 13, but I couldn't find 13 and 14. So I flipped through 15, 16, 17, and 18 as part of last year's Vlogmas. And so this year we are just flipping through 2019. So let's get started with uncoiling and recoiling. I have a whole video on setting things up and uncoiling and recoiling, but they are not as good as Jen Plan's videos. Jen Plan's has a much longer video that is super in-depth about uncoiling and recoiling. So if you're really interested in that process, I would recommend going to look at her video. But the gist of it is you take some pliers and you undo the coil so that it is in line and no longer bent. The binder clips are just meant to keep the pages together, which makes it easier when you're uncoiling and recoiling. And then you just uncoil. All of these planners are hand coiled to begin with. And then the coil is obviously folded under. I need to undo it up here at the top. I've had a lot of people say that, that on YouTube we make it look much easier than it actually is. And truthfully, you do have to get it like to be the right curve, and it is tedious. Like uncoiling and recoiling, it's not fun, but it is really helpful sometimes, whether you're trying to carry less months around or you're trying to add in more notes pages, or like me last year, I was trying to combine colorful and neutral. There's a lot of benefits to being able to uncoil and recoil together. And then I've also heard the argument that's like, well, if you want to be able to move things around, you should probably just do discs or rings. And while I respect that, and I know the flexibility of both of those setups is super helpful, can be super helpful, I like a coiled system. I like having everything together and combined. I'm such a perfectionist that I think if I had too much flexibility to change things out, I would do it way more than I should. Versus when it's coiled together, like it is what it is, Okay, so now we need to do this one. It's also easier just to do it without the covers on it. You can leave the covers on, but since they pull off, it's just easier to not to. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever uncoiled and recoiled your life planner or not? Maybe you just don't need. Actually, I think this one's pretty close because I knew I was gonna be like uncoiling it and coiling it back together. So I think when I did the 6-month setup, I think I just left the coil undone on purpose. Although now I'm kind of struggling to get it out there. Okay, I went and coiled that one off screen because it is easier to do when I hold the planner like up against my body. I guess that sounds funny, but you know what I mean. So I am going to undo this and then we're gonna start basically picking the pages to put back together. I mean, the easiest way would just be to plop this on top like this, but I'm gonna make sure. So the 2019 theme was the Woven Wonder. It's hard because they released their themes in the summer. So it was like half Woven Wonder and then half Kaleidoscope, but I'm gonna keep all of this. And then from the notes pages, yeah, I'm gonna keep all of these pages as well. I don't really need the folder. I don't really care about the folder. And then from over here, I don't really need these intro pages per se. I'll keep that because it is interesting that I started to try something here. I'm gonna take this dashboard out and then I'm gonna keep the notes pages as well. I don't need the folder, although that folder is beautiful. But we'll keep all of this because it is fun to leave blank pages as well because you can see what I did and didn't do. But look at how thick this thing is. See, like with after all the stickers and all the like love, it's super, super thick. Coiling this back together is gonna be a beast. But that's why I only carry 6 months. All right, so now I'm trying to line up the holes to the best of my ability so that I can binder clip it together, but truthfully, I'm struggling here a little bit. I'm struggling to see through to the other side. Oh, I can a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead. This might be too thick to binder clip, truthfully. These are pretty big binder clips, but I don't know. Yeah, that's not happening. So we're just gonna have to freehand this, which is not gonna be easy. Okay, I got it through a couple holes and then I was able to kind of get the binder clip on. It's still proving really difficult to do, and it's even more difficult to try and do at this angle under the camera, so I'm gonna go finish this up off camera.
2 hours later.
That took forever. It did get easier as I got further into it, because obviously the pages were then a little bit closer together and it got easier. But man, look at my hands too. I don't know if that's from like touching the pen or like what, but man, that was kind of a mess. But it's done, and now 2019 is all together. So I'm gonna put these covers back on and then we'll start flipping through. So I left the vellum in there just because I like to be able to see the theme. I love this first page. It's something that we've done, well, at least for the first 3 years at Go Wild. Everybody that went to Erin Condren's like thank you event signed this first page of the planner. I think last year I didn't have my planner. I didn't want to bring my planner or something, but I really love that. We started that tradition in New Orleans. And then the contacts page that I never used. I didn't use this page really at all. And then it started with December. I coiled December in here because I was gonna be out of town for a lot of it, and so I wanted it all to be together. So this was my December overview. Oh, there's Broadway Goes Acapella 3. Then this Oh Hello Stationery kit. I really love these bright colors. This was November into December, so this was like the week after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was so early last year. And then Hanukkah week, I loved this kit. I can't remember the name of the shop, but this turned out so cute. What a cute week. And then this winter kit from Oh Hello Stationery. This is when I was being really good and consistent about using my planner. Like, oh, look at all these checks off and all these workouts. Well, not all of them, but there's just a lot. There's a lot going on. It's really awesome. Oh, the night that we had 3 holiday parties. Crazy. And then this winter kit or Christmas kit that was from Design Pandemonium. A lot of issues with pens rubbing off though. I have not figured out a pen that fixes that. I just think that it's a matter of like having the pages rub together and probably some heat in the apartment and it just rubs off. But oh well, it is what it is. And then the Christmas kit from Oh Hello Stationery. I love the way that this week turned out. This is so cute. Oh, such a great time. And then January. So then I tried to start using my monthly notes page a little bit different. So I did this month, every month, and then weekly to-dos. I don't know why these two had stars. And then the January monthly layout. I love this, love this. I love how I included the business card of this bar that I went to with my mom. So many fun pictures, so many fun events, and then, you know, printing pictures to put into my planner. Oh, a rainbow week. I think I just wanted to kick off the year fresh and, you know, do something that I loved, something that I knew. It also worked out because Texas's bowl game was on Tuesday, so orange fell on Tuesday. That was nice. All right, then we have this winter kit from Design Pandemonium. This was one of their monthly subscription kits. This one doesn't have as many issues with rubbing off as that other one did. I don't know what that was. So strange. I love the way this looks at the bottom here. Another Oh Hello Stationery kit. This was one of her winter kits. Found the perfect washi to match this kit. Like this green washi did not come with the kit. It just matched perfectly. I'm actually not even like looking at the plans. I'm just talking about the stickers. But sometimes I do like to look at the plans and see like what I was working on. Like I was working on my power sheets that day, which is cool. You know, my friend's birthday, this retirement party. And then this kit, I forget the name of the shop that this kit is from. This was the NYC Planner Addicts event. I got to meet Amy Tangerine and I was on a panel with these two wonderful ladies. So it was a long day, but it was a really, really fun day. Look at this, nice try. As in, really, did I really think that was gonna happen? And then February, I tried the same setup. This month, every month, weekly tasks. Another monthly overview with lots of pictures and fun things. Oh, the Chicago Planner Conference. Again, another fun weekend. Date night with Sam. He planned this whole date night that was all kind of spy and like ninja themed, like, you know, he told me it was one of my other interests, and it's because I like love those TV shows like Bones and SVU, and like I love those TV shows. Love this. This is when I started the transition week. So if you watch my sticker organization videos, I talked about this, how I love this like monochrome transition when it moves to a new month. So the old month is, you know, all one color, and then the new month is all one color. This was the first time that I ever really did that, and I freaking loved it. And I definitely want to carry that into 2020. The Chinese New Year kit from Oh Hello Stationery, and then this perfect Chinese New Year's washi from Wonton and a Million. And then another rainbow week. I think I was trying this thing where I was trying to do a rainbow week once a month last year. I think I probably want to do the same thing this year. This was the Chicago Planner Conference too, which was, again, so much fun. This was sort of a hodgepodge of things. So I used some of these stickers that were from an old Design Pandemonium kit. That's what like the stripe one is. But then I also used, these are Erin Condren checklists at the top here. So I kind of just used a hodgepodge of things. Another new month. I loved adding in the washi this month. Another new month, same setup of the notes page, although a lot more weekly tasks this month. And then I started adding in some washi. I also love this. My aunt sent me some stickers of my cousin's artwork. And so I stuck them on my March like tab page. March monthly layout. Again, more pictures. Awesome, awesome month. This was like one of those random amazing days. I won a raffle and then I saw them filming SVU. Like it was just like an amazing day. And then birthday celebrations, so much fun. Oh, this kit is from Libby & Co. This is a super, super old kit that I'd had for a long time and then finally used. And then this is when I transitioned into the hourly. So this is about the time that I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna try an hourly. So a friend of mine that had an hourly sent it to me, and this was like me playing around with it. And then this was the first week that I actually did my plan with me. Wow. I loved the hourly. I actually loved the way that it worked for me. It took me some time to figure out like what worked and how to make it work, but I still use a relatively similar setup in my planner as I did in this week. I mean, now I do it in the vertical because the hourly, you know, changed their setup a little bit, but this is, you know, kind of the same structure. I was using the first part for more like social media. Now I use this for morning time, but it's kind of the same setup. And I did a completely neutral week, my first week in the hourly, because I wanted to just play with because I wanted to be able to really test and play with the layout and not worry about like stylistic and design and color. And then this was a St. Patrick's Day week. So this is an Oh Hello Stationery kit as well. Living my hourly life. This is the spring kit from last year's Chrissy Ann Designs Celebrations collection. And this was the first part of birthday week. So I had some birthday stuff this weekend. And then actual birthday week, I've always done a rainbow week for as long as I can remember. I have done a rainbow week on my birthday week. I loved the way this turned out. I loved this washi from Design Pandemonium. Just, it was perfect for that week. And then this gorgeous Simply Gilded washi, and then just so many fun plans as well. My birthday was a Monday though, which means it's gonna be a Wednesday in 2020. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is yet. We still have a couple months to figure that out. And then April. So then I started using the monthly sticker kit as my washi on the notes page. I really like the way that that looks actually. And now I'm kind of in a neutral because I was doing, that was what my friend had, was the hourly in the neutral. So that's what this is. And that's why April, May, and June are different colored tabs than the rest of the planner. This was the April monthly layout. My younger brother graduated college, which was crazy. Oh, I did this all purple week. Oh, this is when I got my wisdom teeth out. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, that was rough. That was definitely rough. And then this week, I don't remember where I got this kit. I think it was from a planner conference, and it was just like one page with these full boxes and then some of these half boxes, and I kind of pulled my own things in. Oh, this was NYC Goes Wild, so I always host a brunch, a pre-Go Wild brunch for the ladies who live in NYC that are going to go wild, which I will definitely do this year before Anaheim. This was another Oh Hello stationery kit, all these different color purples. It was Passover, it looks like. I don't know, nothing else kind of too crazy this week. And then this was the week that my brother graduated college, so I did this like teacher sticker sheet from Erin Condren, and it just kind of felt like it fit with graduating college, which was really cool. It was really cool to see. Although, oh my God, this was the crazy day that my flight was canceled and I drove however many ridiculous hours it was to get to Pittsburgh by myself and got there. I did not make this dinner reservation. I got there at like 10 p.m. or something crazy. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. All right, May monthly notes page. Looks like I did not check anything off on this page, so that stopped working. Oh, I remember May being crazy because May kicked off Go Wild, and then I came home from Go Wild and I was dead and exhausted, and then trying to like just get my life back together didn't happen. So that's why none of these things got checked off. But this was May, so Go Wild, which was amazing. We saw Mean Girls. It was our 3-year anniversary, and then we went camping for our anniversary as well. I love it. I love this. Oh, look at this Go Wild week. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love the way this turned out. I love looking back on this. Like, it just makes me so happy. I also haven't been really commenting on my habit trackers because they've kind of evolved a little bit over time. This was like more of a travel one where I only had a couple of things. I've sort of strayed away from the habit trackers, which is kind of weird. I'm trying to figure out how to make that work in 2020 a little bit. Oh, and this I did nothing. Nothing at all. This is when I tried to make my own running stickers, and I had O and T to circle for whether I ran outside or on the treadmill. This is an Oh Hello stationery kit that I completely wasted. Another rainbow week. This was for the chili cook-off, which is the event that Sam and I met at 3 years ago. But this is us going to the event last year. Nothing else kind of crazy here. Game of Thrones finale. I'm not really sure why I did a rainbow week. Again, I think I was just trying to fit one in every month, and this was May's. And then this kit is also Libby & Co. And this was the pen challenge. So this was the week that I had to use blue, and Jen Dufour from Jen Plans had to use a black ink. And this is also the weekend that we went camping for our anniversary. So yeah, I had to use blue pens. I also had to order blue pens because I didn't have any blue pens to use. And then as soon as the week was over, I popped them in the mail and sent them to her. And I was like, I'm never using these again. So here you go. This is when I started switching to just the to-do list on the notes page, and I stopped trying to do anything fancy because I wasn't actually using it. And here's also where I stopped using my monthly layout. I would set it up in advance, film a plan with me, and like this is what it was at the beginning, and that was it. I never went back and added in any pictures or anything, clearly. Oh, well, this didn't work. Didn't even touch this week. Super pastel rainbow week here. National Donut Day week. This is a Chrissy Ann Designs kit. I love the way this week turned out. Super cute. This is Tony's week. Another week that I didn't finish. This is an Oh Hello stationery kit with all the leaves. Just totally fell apart on the weekends. I think sometimes I found that if I don't plan out the whole week in advance, even if plans are gonna change, I don't end up going back to do it. This was the summer kit from the Chrissy Ann Designs Celebration Collection. And this was Plancation. I was like, why are there all these people's names here? This was Plancation. So I was in Arizona, and these are all the speakers from Saturday, and then I spoke on Sunday. Such a fun weekend. It was a really, really great event. And then I don't know what this was. There was no way I ended up using this week. Look at all this whiteout. It just looks bad. This was Pride Week, and so I was trying to do Rainbow Week, but I was also trying to keep it simple, I guess. There was no way I was gonna use this. And then, oh, some extra notes pages. Okay, so I should have maybe put all the notes pages together. So these are the notes pages from the first half of the year. So I have gift ideas for me, gift ideas for other people, books I want to read. That was fiction and nonfiction, except I did them backwards. These are nonfiction and these are fiction. And then places I wanted to clutter at different parts of the apartment, people, relationships I wanted to cultivate, things I needed to stop buying. This is one of my most liked posts on Instagram, was posting a picture of this. Guys, I did not do well with this at all. Like, Not even close. And then a miscellaneous to-do list of things I needed to do, notes from the productivity boot camp, and then some extra notes pages. And then I tried to put my YouTube planning in here, but that didn't work, apparently. Some more empty notes pages, empty coloring pages. And then we move into the next piece of it, which was the second half of the year. So I sometimes in the past would just use the same planner, but I did move over to the new layout because I was out of the hourly. The one that my friend had given me ended in June. And so I originally thought I was going to keep going with the hourly, but I didn't like the changes. But I liked the new vertical more than I liked this vertical. So I went into the new planner. And then I tried to track my Apple Watch rings on this page, lasted 2 months, all of 2 months. I tried to track my kits on this page, lasted kind of 6 months, but that probably didn't even happen. And then I was still using this notes page as a brain dump. I think that worked really well for me. This was the only time that I used this layout. So I used this for a bunch of memories and then this for a hodgepodge of things. You'll see what I end up doing the rest of the year. And then, I actually did my July monthly layout and added pictures. Oh, this was the time that I tried to print pictures like on sticker paper and then cut them out with my silhouette. And the quality wasn't near as good as when I actually print on actual photo paper. 4th of July week, this is super cute. This is from the Chrissy and Design Celebration collection from last year. Ended up impromptu going to Annapolis to see my family, which was crazy. And also bad travel that time. I took a bus that was supposed to get in. It was supposed to get in, I think, at like 9 or something relatively reasonable. And then it got in at like 2 in the morning or something absurd because my travel luck is terrible. All right, and then this is another Oh Hello Stationery kit with this like nautical theme. Nothing super crazy here in terms of plans. This is a planner cake kit that I'd had for a very long time and then I finally used. Again, nothing super crazy in terms of plans here. This is another Oh Hello Stationery kit. This is a self-care kit because we did a self-care girls night. I went to Chicago for the weekend and had a girls night with my planner girls on Friday and then hung out with my family. We went wine tasting on Saturday and then literally Sunday we laid by the pool for like the entire day until it was time to go shower because we had reservations for trivia. Otherwise, we probably never would have left. Another brain dump on the notes page. Then I started gluing the pages together. I was like, I didn't use that page. It wasn't useful to me. I would rather have the tab on the actual month, so I'm gonna glue the pages together. And then I didn't even use the month. Like I set it up in advance, did the plan with me, but never went back in and filled in other plans and never went back in and filled in pictures. One of these months, I did get the pictures printed. I have them somewhere. I remember seeing them recently. I'm trying to move this sticker while I'm talking. It's not working. But I never actually put them on the monthly layout. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. All right, this was the week that I did a competition with Shea Budget. We were only allowed to use one Erin Condren sticker book. And I have to say, I think I did a pretty good job and stuck to my guns on my planning style. And I think I was pretty creative, but I didn't end up using my planner the rest of the week. So clearly wasn't very useful. This was a kit from Indian Ivy Ink that I had bought on Black Friday the prior year that I finally used. This was a girls' weekend that one of my good friends here in the city and I did with our moms. So it was something that we had done years ago here in New York. Both of our moms, we flew them out for Mother's Day and then we had a girls' weekend, the 4 of us, over Mother's Day. And we really wanted to repeat that. But instead of having them come to New York where it's very expensive and now we both live with significant others, so having mom stay with us is, a different experience. We both went to Chicago. Well, actually, the 3 of us. She's from Nebraska, so that's where her mom lives. So we met in Chicago. We stayed at my mom's, and we did all kinds of fun, girly Chicago things. Again, the entire day by the pool. Oh, goodness. This was a very basic week that I did not end up using, but I like the sentiment, Lincoln. Another Oh Hello Stationery kit, this like summer kit. Just kind of the end of summer, soaking up the last days of summer. Another brain dump, gluing the pages together. I love the way that this looks here, but I didn't end up adding in things or adding any pictures, but I love the way these Erin Condren event stickers look. That looks good. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this was Napa. So this was a Rainbow Week kit from Chrissy Designs. It was the $2 Tuesday kit, and then I added these Erin Condren quotes on top of it. I love the way that looked. And then this was Nina's bachelorette party in Napa. Such a fun weekend. And then this kit I also got from a planner conference, and I think it was just literally one page with these full boxes, and I ended up doing this all purple week that I kind of fell apart. This was kind of the beginning of the end of my planner funk that I ended up in, as you can see. Was really good about consistently filming plan with me's and setting up the week. Really bad about follow through and actually like using the planner the rest of the week. Oh look, I didn't even try this week. This was the week before vacation. Yeah, this like just didn't even happen. Vacation, I did it. I was good about actually planning vacations because I wanted to be able to put pictures down and like memory keep. So this was our trip to Seattle and then Vancouver. I love the way that this looks. I love the way that this turned out. And then another brain dump, although I did like 2 things. Another empty week, except for this. I didn't even touch my planner this week. And then I ended up going in and back planning this after we got engaged. But like, this is what the week looked like going into the engagement. Oh, I wish this had been some cute, amazing week that I could look back on. And then I had really good intentions here, but I filmed this plan with me before the proposal. So because I knew my mom was in town. So I knew I wanted to spend like the rest of Saturday and Sunday with my mom. So I filmed the plan with me like Thursday or Friday and like had the best of intentions, and then just didn't happen. This was Texas OU weekend. I went to Dallas for the weekend with my dad. Crazy. And then this is the fall kit from Chrissy Designs. Same thing. Best of intentions. Oh, look at my washi game. I love this like on the bottom. This looks really good. Good job, me. Oh, best of intentions. Oh, look, another empty week. Shocker. No Halloween kit for me. No brain dump even in November, but I stuck my I Vote It sticker down. I did do a monthly plan with me in November, but again, I did not add anything back in. I was also using I feel like I skipped over the October monthly. This is when I started using the sticker subscription from Erin Condren. That's what these stickers are from. I love them. I love the way that this turned out. I think it looks so, so great. These big stickers, when I first saw them on the sticker sheet, I was like, those are really big and that's not gonna work out. But it ended up looking really cool, but I still never went back and used it. Oh look, another empty week. And then, oh look, I planned for vacation. I think that is the story of the fall. It's like empty week vacation, empty week vacation. So this like was just because I wanted to be able to plan this, and this was our trip to Dubai, and then this was our trip to India. Oh, I loved it. I actually ended up back planning this in a video, so if you want to see this and this, like putting the pictures down, I did that in a video. I had a lot of it set up before, so there's both of those videos. There's the video of me setting it up before we left for vacation, and then there's a video of me actually putting the pictures down after. I also think I got water somehow on my planner because that page is lifting up a little bit. But then after vacation, a whole lot of nothing. Another empty brain dump. Oh look, a December plan with me. I did that. That was good. Good job, me. And then another empty week, Thanksgiving week. Didn't even bother trying. I tried this week. I set up, this is the Oh Hello Stationery winter kit. Again, with the washi, I love the way this looks. This blue was perfect. And then this is, I mean, we're getting into the most recent weeks here, but this was Cultivate Your Year Live. And I did this like roundabout rainbow week because I wanted it to match the sticker at the bottom. So instead of doing like a normal Roy G. Biv or even backwards, it's like a loop-de-loop rainbow week. That's what I'm calling it. This is where we are right now. And I had really good intentions for using it this week as well because I have a new thing on my desk to hold up my planner, but it still didn't work. And that is the end of the weekly layout. It's next week. I'd put in the January and February tabs in case I had plans that I wanted to write on these sticky notes. Again, more gift ideas, more books I want to read, apartment projects, declutter spaces, notes from a book, and then some more empty notes pages. I originally was going to try and store notes from books I was reading in my planner, but I think I'm going to do that in a separate notebook now. Oh, and then here's some more best of intentions. So I wanted to make a dream list of like, you know, the future and plan the future together. And then I tried to do a movie list here, which most of these we have seen now. This one, not these two, I guess. And I was gonna fill it in with more movies too, but haven't done that either. And then this, I was gonna tally when I went to all of my favorite workout classes, so it would inspire me to go to said workout classes, and didn't work there either. Best of intentions. Sometimes I feel like when there's too many pages, none of them get used, but that is it. That is my 2019 in a planner. It was an amazing year. There was a lot of amazing trips and memories and moments. And I love that I have my planner to help me look back on most of that. There were obviously a lot of empty weeks this year because it was just a little bit crazy and I was in a little bit of a funk. But at the end of the day, I really love having this to always look back on. So that is gonna be the end. Let me know in the comments what you typically do with your older planners. Do you get rid of them? Do you store them? How far back do your old planners go? I'd love to know. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. Recoiling. I think I just wanted to kick off the week fresh with a rainbow, not the week. That's always, all right, month, what month are we on? This is from the Christian Designs and Celebrations, in celebrations.